So quick taste of EdPuzzle for you. One of my favorite resources. Let me crop my face here. There you go. So if you sign up for EdPuzzle with Google, it's free. The first thing to do probably would be to create classes. When you create a class, I'm going to just do one for fun. You're not really entering student's name there. But note that there are a couple of ways that your students can join your class. One would be to invite them to join the class and share with them the code to the class, and they can sign up to EdPuzzle and join in. But note also that there is a Google Classroom connection, and you can find it here too, where you can actually import your classes from Google Classroom, which probably would be minimal work since you mentioned yesterday you're using Google Classroom already. Now, what does EdPuzzle do? EdPuzzle allows you to make any video you find interactive, almost any video you find. Either videos you've created yourself or videos that you're finding. So let's find some video. Let's go to search. On the side, you can see that there are different places where you can search video. If you're in the EdPuzzle library, these videos have already been EdPuzzle. They have questions added to them, and you can see the little question mark there. Let me show you what I mean. If I find one that has a little question on there, for example, this math lesson. If I click on it, and if I say use it, then you can see that this YouTube video has been transformed and has interactive question posed along the way. So if I were to watch this, every time there's a question, I would have to pause, answer it. And then it kind of reinforces students' focus on the materials because they have these questions. They can rewatch segments to be able to better answer them. And then on your end, you can see their answers. So that's what the final product would look like.
Oh, I'm so glad
Let's
you're
move
here.
forward a little bit.
This many discs. They want to know who has more. And they want proof. So before we get going, who do you think has more? Take a guess.
Then you can see the teacher here inserted that question. And students have to answer. And then we keep going. All right. So I'm just going to exit out. Note that if I like this video and I wanted to assign to a class, I would just click here on one of the classes that I have. And I would assign it. And I could also make sure that prevent skipping, things of that nature. I'll do this later. Let's go back to finding videos. Search. So these are already made, but most likely you'll make your own. The libraries most helpful for science and social studies teacher will be YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic, TED Talks, definitely, and even things like Vimeo could be really helpful. Let's use YouTube for that first one and just search randomly a video on atoms. No, that's our theme today. Well, let's look at this right here. I can either watch them from here to see which one I would like, or be watching something on YouTube, and then once I find something on YouTube, bring the link up here. So I can either search from the site or search from YouTube and copy the link here. Let's say I want to use this one. I could watch it now to preview, but I'm going to assume that we want it. Once I'm in there, you can crop the video with this button. You can add an audio track if you need to dub the video in a different language. Most likely the two options will be audio notes and the questions. Audio notes I like to use when I want to add my own voice to a video and introduce it. Let's do it right now. You see that little yellow button? Good morning, class. Today, for this station, I want you to watch this video and answer the questions. And then I will be looking at your answers afterwards, and we'll be using them to see what you got, but also what was difficult in our next class activity. So watch and answer the question to the best of your ability. Have fun. So now, most likely you'll be adding questions. So if I click on question, you're going to see, first of all, my voice is being uploaded to the video, and it's being pinned at that point of the video at the very beginning. And now it's going to be ready for me to add questions. So let's play. Good morning, class. Today, for this station, I want you to watch this video and answer the questions. And then I will be looking at your answers afterwards, and we'll be using them to see what you got, but also what was difficult in our next class activity. So watch watch and answer a question to the best of your ability. Have fun. Now the video is going to start.
Atoms are ridiculous and unbelievably small. A single human hair is about as thick as 500,000 carbon atoms stacked over each other. Look at your fist. It contains trillions and trillions of atoms. If one atom in it were about as big as a marble, how big would your fist be? Well...
So I can pause the video at any point, and then I can add a question. It can be open-ended or multiple choice. If it's multiple choice, you can also indicate which one is right, which can generate a score for students. It's not possible for open-ended, right? So let's ask an open-ended question based on the beginning of the videos. It's gonna be a stupid question, I'm sorry. Do you think atoms are small or big? And that probably would be better as a multiple choice question, but that's okay. Just want you to see what happens. So we tap the questions and then students can answer. Click on continue.
About the size of Earth.
Continue watching.
Still hard to imagine? Let's try something
insert a question
different.
whenever you need. So basically, to me, like, this is so easy to make that I would say to any teacher, if you're assigning a video to your students nowadays, please make sure to add questions like this. Add your personal voice. Add check for understanding. It also will force them to think about what they watched. So if they watched and didn't watch carefully and then a question comes up, they can go backward and rewatch the segment to get the answer, better understand. And that could be really valuable. When you're done, click on finish and assign to a class. So for example, I'm going to assign to this new class I just created. Last thing I will show you, the video falls into a class. You can see their progress as soon as they take it. Well, nobody has taken that video yet. So I'm going to show you a video from a different class. So for example, that's a video I created for Design Studio this summer. And you can see 85% people have watched it. If I click on progress, I'm going to be able to see who has watched it or not. I'm going to be able to see a grade if it was multiple choice. And then if I go to a particular student, let's say Victoria, this is going to show me how Victoria watched the video. So you can see she didn't rewind to answer questions. She watched straight. It's going to show me each of our answers on each of the question. But that view, student by students, can be helpful, but sometimes what's most helpful is a question by question view, where I can select one of my question and look at everybody's answer. And if it was multiple choice, I would also see a breakdown of right or wrong answer really quickly. So when they're done with the video, you also get data you can act upon. If you're interested in EdPuzzle, go ahead, super easy, sign up, create your class, and then start stealing videos and modifying them. It might help you with other aspects of your instruction. If you need more help with it, let me know.